What's up, guys? Welcome to That Creative Life. It's me, James Mathis. Today, before we get started, have y'all tried Dr. Pepper with cream soda? Dude, gotta try it. Highly recommend. It's delicious. Has nothing to do with the video, so let's roll the intro and let's get started. Yes, you saw that correctly. Me and my wife are expecting our first child. Yes, you also saw that the background's different because we moved. There's a lot of big stuff going on, and that's what we're going to talk about today is big life changes and how to handle them, how to deal with the ups and downs and the roller coaster of emotions, and how to stay creative and all that during major life events that are life-changing. So, let's get into it. I have 3 tips for you on how to stay creative during major life events because it's not always easy. Number 1 is you have to set aside time specifically to be creative. And so for me personally, I try to set aside 30 minutes to an hour every single day to either play guitar, to take photos, to shoot a video, to do something. And so for me, making sure that you have to be intentional about it. Setting aside time for yourself to be creative is the only way that you're going to stay creative during a situation where your attention is being pulled in 1,000 different directions. And so that's tip number 1. Make time. Set aside time for yourself. Number 2 is to give yourself a space to be creative in that is separate from everything else that's going on. For me, getting moved into a new house, one of the first rooms I set up was my office so that I had my space to be creative, my space to have my own time for music and photography and all that other stuff, because for me, I feel like I almost have to have my creative side. It is such a huge part of who I am that I almost get depressed if I don't have the ability to do those kind of things. And so I made sure I was intentional about having a place to be creative that was my space to where when I'm in here, I know, okay, it's time to work. And that is such a key component of being creative, is having the mindset of, okay, it's time to get to work. So that's number 2. Number 3 is to give yourself breaks. And this is really hard for me to do sometimes. You have to have time for yourself to just take a break, not have to worry about what's going on or even being creative or anything like that. Take a mental and physical break from all responsibilities and do something fun, whether it be watch a movie or do a puzzle or go for a walk. Do something that just kind of gives you your time. My wife calls it my veg out time, and I have to have that time to kind of collect myself so that I can be productive throughout the day, because otherwise I tend to really lack in my productivity. And that's one thing I have found in myself and that I know is a fault, and so I work with myself to make sure that I can overcome it. And so those 3 tips for me are huge in staying creative during major life events. And so if you're going through something big, I hope this helps you. I've missed you guys. I'm going to start putting out videos once a week because that was my plan. And now that I'm here, I can do that. So 1 a week, probably on Mondays, 10, 11 o'clock. What do you guys think? What time do you think I should post? When are you watching the most? So I know so you can catch them. Leave a comment down below, and if you haven't, like the video, and if you're not, subscribe to the channel, do all the things. I love you guys. Don't forget to live that creative life. I'll see you next time. Bye.